Good morning and welcome to the video for third grade for lesson 4.3 from Into Math. This is Mr. Parks, the math teacher at Risen Christ Lutheran School, and I'm going to do a short video to explain what we are working on in this lesson. So in our previous lesson, we were kind of taking things and breaking them apart using the distributive property. Another way that we can kind of sort of do that or change our numbers around to make them easier to work with is the associative property. So that tells us that when we group, we change the way we group the factors together, the product remains the same. So for instance, for our example here, we could do 5 times 2 to get 10, and then multiply that by 4 to get 40. We could also do 5 times the answer to 2 times 4, which is 8, and also get 40. So reasons why we might do this would be to make things as easy as possible or to help it fit a picture. Later on in 4th and 5th grade, we'll do some more advanced work with this, and then they'll have to try to figure out how to change the way that we group the numbers together to get a specific result. But that's going to involve some other steps like having to add and subtract as well. So this works perfectly for addition and for multiplication. So for this, we have someone raking leaves for 3 hours, which sounds like an awfully long time. And she's had to rake leaves for 4 weeks. Holy cow, that's a lot of time spent. So 3 hours times 2 days would give us the number of blocks that we could end up having here. Now, I do see one issue with this picture. So the picture looks a little bit weird. If we want 4 times 6, we only have 3 groups of 6. So we do need to finish the picture. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm just going to put little marks here to save time because it is kind of difficult to do that. So we're showing 2 rows of 3. And we have one group here, a second group, a third group, and now a fourth group. And so we are going to do 4 times 6. We have all the counters that we need for our different arrays to get us to the total, which would be 24. Now, if I change this, we have 4 times 2, so we have 4 rows of 2. So we would want to go ahead and put this in parentheses. Now, when we talk about our order of operations, we have to do things from left to right when we're multiplying. So the 4 times 2 part, putting it in parentheses just kind of helps us remind ourselves that that is the part that we're doing first and that it matches the picture. So 4 times 2, we need 3 groups of that. So again, I'm going to go ahead and try to draw some extra little marks on the screen to get that. Now I have 3 groups. So we could do 8, and then 16, and then 24. We get the same results, but we're doing 8 times 3 to get there. And so Leela has spent an entire day of her life raking leaves. Hopefully got an allowance for that. That's a whole lot of effort to do that. But it is something like that I remember doing as a kid, and it was kind of sort of fun, especially when you got to play with them. Play in the leaves when you got done. So why should the operation inside the parentheses be completed first? Because that's our rules. So we talk about our order of operations. We use PEMDAS. So we have P for parentheses, E for exponents, and then we have multiplication and division from left to right, and then addition and subtraction from left to right. So those are the orders that we have to do things in. So we start practicing that at a very early age so that they're ready when they get to 6th grade and beyond and have to do a little bit more advanced work with that, where they might be trying to play a trick. So hope this helps explain what we were working on for today. If you have any questions, again, Risen Christ parents or students, please feel free to send me a message either by email or text, and I'll be happy to explain things for you a little bit more clearly if you don't understand it after watching the video. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.